Yeah, but I've been thinking about it through the lens. Like I write a newsletter every week, so I kind of like try to like have an idea and I try to like tease it out.
Yeah.
And I talk about the hero's journal through different lenses. Anyways, um, I think about Rube Goldberg machines is like you get so obsessed with like the part of the system that you're on that you don't even really think about where it's going.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like losing the forest for the trees.
It's true. I mean, the point of Rube Goldberg is like it's never worth the journey, but the journey's the fun part, right? Like
Yeah,
yeah. It's like, oh, it's gonna like crack an egg or something. It's like, oh, so glad we had to involve all this other stuff to make that happen. I
yeah.
love it. So fun. Do you have a restream link as well?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm trying to. Um, let me look at this one and see if that link is better. I
All
can
right.
see the other one as well. Um,
It's about the same as it always does.
okay.
Chat's ready to display messages. And so am I.
You can customize it because I know that you and Nick always mention.
You change the font of it, I think.
So yeah, I'm trying to like see if there's any. Yeah, there's no. Anyways, I'm
That's
gonna go back
okay.
to my normal setup. How late are you? You are actually the first person here.
Right on time, dude.
Form dot new. Are you if someone said I need you to take notes on a document, where would you do it?
Take notes,
Like let's say
like
you were in a meeting and someone said, "Hey Ryan, can you jot some notes down?"
oh, I'd probably write them
Um,
down.
you'd write them down, but let's say you had to use it on your computer.
Oh, I don't know. Google Docs, I guess. I use that a lot for note taking.
I am a firm advocate, a strong advocate for um, docs.new in your browser.
Docs.new. Okay.
Because it automatically makes a new document.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So you can do that for all of the different Google functions. So you can do like if you want to make a Google form, you just do forms.new, sheets.new.
Oh, interesting.
It's
I didn't know
really
that.
it's a really nice shortcut.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that existed.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's one of those things that you learn after a
Yeah.
year creating Google Docs.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Nick. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody.
There we go.
We got the chat. We got Dragon Breeze Gaming. We got Pondering Hobbit, Jeffrey Deer, Kana Smith. I'm only getting YouTubes in the restream. Is that supposed? Do we have anybody on Facebook watching?
I haven't done the post over on Facebook
Ah,
yet.
that would do it. No worries. I was just checking.
Ryan, could you throw the link to the chat in the Zoom?
Yes.
I think that would work, right, Kyle?
It's in the
Yeah.
chat of the Zoom right now, actually.
Is that I think I joined
Yeah.
after it was posted, which
Okay.
is that's a Nick
I
problem.
will repost it. Jackson Pugh says Ninja Journal coming soon. Well, oh my friend. You might enjoy this new one we're working on.
You
It's not
have
not strictly
no
ninjas,
idea.
but but I'm just saying.
You're
You
also
might
not the first person to ask
we love
about
ninjas.
this.
Ninjas are
Yeah,
cool.
we're cooking up something really special.
Oh yeah. Some special sauce.
I
All right.
cannot wait to do the walkthrough video of that journal. I
Yeah,
think
it's gonna be sick. Yeah.
it'd be fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, we have all of the stuff posted, so we're good. If you don't have it, it's your fault. I'm just kidding. Just let
Huh?
us know.
What?
Where's the link to the Way of Astoria early sign up? Do we have that? That's live, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to drop that to the individual inquiring about the Ninja Journal.
Yep, yep.
Open the project.
Yeah.
Um,
Dragon Breeze, you want to make a cutie journal?
Hey, guess
What
what,
does that mean?
dude? They're all cute.
They're all cute.
They're all cute. I make them all cute, dude. You saying that?
They're almost too cute.
Almost too
If there's,
cute.
yeah, if there's any piece of criticism we get often is that the journals are too cute. People think that they're for the
They're
little kids.
Right, looks like kids' journal.
Yeah.
and we
Any
say,
cuter.
You know what
Yeah.
I say? Those people can go suck eggs because everyone can love cute things. All right.
what we say is
True.
we say it is for kids. The kids inside you.
Kids at heart, dude. Kids at
Yeah.
heart. Happy Pi Day, Victoria. It is
Oh, it is
3:14.
Pi Day.
Oh my goodness.
Boy, governor.
And here I am not having had a single piece of pie.
I know. It seems like a major oversight. We should have all brought pie for today.
In
No.
a pie decorating
What
competition.
were we thinking?
This reminds me. So tomorrow is one of my girlfriend's best friend's birthdays. And so she came over last night. They had a little girls' night at my house and they got Chinese food. Best part about that is that this morning I got to indulge on a fortune cookie with my coffee.
Leftovers.
Mm.
What flavor is a fortune cookie? Is fortune a flavor?
It's vanilla. It's like a vanilla cookie, isn't it?
It's a
just
vanilla
like-
cookie, huh?
I think it's just vanilla cookie.
Yeah.
I asked Casey and she said it was a sugar cookie. Sugar
Well,
flavor.
I guess it's close. Yeah. Yes, it's just sugar, and I don't think there's anything crazy about it.
There's definitely usually a tinge of vanilla in there somewhere.
I feel
But
like
I feel
it,
like
right?
most baked things have vanilla extract in them. I would even beg there's probably vanilla and chocolate cake. People probably
Might
put
be right.
in
Like
a
extract for sure. Yeah.
Any bakers in the chat, like chime in? Now's your chance. Now is your chance.
No way. Einstein was born on Pi Day or tomorrow? Because if Einstein was born on Pi Day, I mean, then
What are we doing here?
that story was
There's
already told before he was born.
There's no way.
Also, Einstein is like
He
maybe-
was.
maybe because Einstein's been like the smart guy my whole life, but Einstein just sounds like a smart name. You know,
He was
Well,
he was
I
he was
think it's-
born on
I think
March
it sounds
14th.
smart. I think it sounds smart because he was smart.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He was born on Pi Day.
All right.
Wow.
Be cool.
Yeah, that
That's
makes
really
me
cool.
feel like that makes me feel like all of our lives are already told. You know, that
Yeah.
feels like we're all just on a path that was predestined. If
That's how you
you're-
know we're in a simulation.
yeah, the smart guy was born on Pi Day. I mean, come on.
That's a little too obvious. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
that'd be like Cheech and Chong both being born on April 20th. You know what I mean? Like that
Right.
would be if that is also the case, then I'm done. I'm out. I'm calling Morpheus and I'm getting out of this matrix.
For some reason, I know that that's when Hitler was born.
Yeah, I was about to say that's Hitler's birthday.
Yep.
The lamest guy of all time on the coolest day of all time.
On the coolest day of the year. What a shame.
Listen to this. Vanilla makes baked goods better and is almost always in chocolate cake.
All right. You're right.
So does that mean that if there is vanilla extract in a fortune cookie, does that make it vanilla, or does it just make vanilla one of the ingredients?
I think you're delving into things you shouldn't ask about, Kyle. I think this is I think you're
You're
right.
gonna
I think you're gonna
you're gonna upset Big Vanilla.
the order of bakers.
Yeah, and the Tellers of Fortune. They're gonna come together and they're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And here's the thing, I'm okay with fortune being a flavor. I'm okay with that.
I just don't think it is. But it could be. That's the thing.
I don't think it is either.
But
Question of the day, everyone. What flavor is a fortune cookie? Drop your thoughts in the
Vanilla?
chat, please.
um
What was your fortune?
Yeah, what'd you get?
I ate two. So and I will say that these fortune cookies were weirdly capitalistic and weirdly modern.
I've
It's
had those recently too. Like they're really anyway, sorry. Yes.
It said success is in starting a new project at work. I was like, that's not even that profound.
The last time I got fortune cookies, there's an ad for a crypto site on the back of it.
Oh,
On the back of the fortune. It's like, come on. Like, so I don't want to see that.
leave me alone.
I don't
So
seriously.
Jeffrey keeps saying cardboard, but I know you're being funny, Jeffrey.
No, you're
I
being
know
funny.
you're being funny.
You can taste a cookie. It doesn't taste like cardboard. Come on.
That sounds like something someone who's never eaten cardboard would say.
That's
Yeah.
true. I mean, if
As
you
a
want
guy who's subsided off of it for years,
I've
you
eaten
have
tons of cardboard. I'm practically made of cardboard.
Nicole does agrees with vanilla though.
okay,
So-
yeah, see Nichols, yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, also, is a vanilla wafer just a vanilla wafer? Is it a vanilla?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I love Nilla wafers.
They're
Yeah.
good. They're good dudes.
I like forget every few years that Nilla wafers exist, and then someone brings them up, and I'm like, oh, wait, I love those. They're the
You ever have-
best.
You ever have Vienna fingers?
No.
They're like a vanilla sandwich cookie. They're like long though.
Mm.
So my mom and dad buy them all the time because we used to give it to us at the doctor we used to go to, our pediatric doctor. And they're like these. And so I went to Florida with them last week and they had Vienna fingers out. And I was like, oh my God.
Vienna fingers.
Yeah.
So
Have you ever had a Tim Tam before?
Oh, Tim Tams are great.
You ever done the Tim Tam Slam?
I love them.
Do you remember the Tim Tam Slam, Kyle? Didn't we do that together?
Tim Tam
Did we?
Slam.
Yeah, Tim Tam Slam. I guess you could do with probably most wafer cookies that are covered in chocolate. But the idea is you take a Tim Tam, which is like a rectangular cookie wafer. It's wafer, but it's covered in chocolate. You bite two of the opposite corners off. Not too much though. What
Okay.
you're trying to do is create like a straw essentially
mm,
throughout this whole cookie.
Oh, I see.
So then you make something like a coffee or a tea or even like hot milk. I know it sounds weird. And then you dip it into the tea, coffee, milk, and you sip through the cookie to
Okay.
make sure the cookie is kind of all the way soaked. Then you just pop in your mouth and it kind of like melts in your mouth.
mm.
It's crazy. It's called Tim Tam Slam. I think it's an Australian thing. You
It
guys
is.
should try it.
It's Australian
It's,
cookies. That makes sense.
It's kind of like at Applebee's when they do the dollar margaritas and they give you a Twizzlers straw. It's
yeah.
kind of like that.
Does it actually work? You actually drink through a Tim Tam?
You can. I mean, drink is you're more so just trying to like
Soak it
fill
in.
it up, you know. But you could, yeah, you technically drink it. It's just kind of like Yeah.
Intriguing. Wow.
it's, yeah. I don't know why I know that, but
Tim Tam Slam. I like it.
cookie straw. That's right.
The more you know.
Cookie
Well, you
straw.
know.
You know, I have a bone to pick with culture that I want to.
Uh-oh. Here he's
You
gonna
might,
go.
you're probably gonna lose.
Uh-oh.
There's like this whole trend around like you go to the doctor and your parents give you a cookie because you got a shot and you're like you do all these really brave things and you get a little reward. And then at 18, they're like, no, that's just what you're supposed to do. It's like, no, I want to have a little treat just for doing things that I have to do.
I think that's the idea as
And-
an adult, you can buy your own treat. You can get your own treat as an adult.
But it sullies it. I want someone to recognize my bravery and give me a treat.
Yeah, they should
Here's the-
stop selling
here's-
treats and only give them to you
Listen.
when you do good stuff.
When my owner told me to sit for the first time, he gave me a treat, okay? And now I just sit and I don't get one. What's the deal?
Ryan has
Yeah.
a good point here.
I'm
Ryan's
a
making
good, I'm a good
point.
boy. He tells me I'm a good boy all the time, and yet I roll over. I don't get anything. This world's so
Well,
unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, when I was a child, my brother had really bad allergies.
Yeah.
And he did an allergy test. When you're allergic to everything, it's excruciatingly painful.
Mhm.
So my mom bought him Pokemon Stadium for the N64.
Oh, that's a good reward. Yeah, I like that.
And I said, like I get me in there. Like I'll do whatever you need me to do to get that. And then it was like she was like, he was brave, and I was like, I can be brave too, you know?
Yeah.
And it's
I'm
like,
sorry I'm not allergic to everything. Jeez.
yeah.
I want a belly rub, Jeffrey. You're correct.
I'm sorry I'm so much cheaper as a child that you don't have to get all these expensive medical tests done.
Mm.
But no.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a
You're like,
tricky
you're
one.
like the easy kid. It's like, oh, come on. Reward me for just living and just,
Yeah,
you
like,
know, I
let's
feel
just
you.
like look at the
Squeaky
balance
wheel
sheet.
gets the grease.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. I don't know.
Yeah.
You still get you still get little treats here. You ever donate blood? I'll give you a cookie.
That's fair. Also, my mom's in the chat, and she's taking it as a personal affront,
He camped out
and
for
that's
you.
okay.
Oh, there's a story there, I think.
Yeah, we can talk about it later.
Oh, let's not get into family business here.
Seriously, let me just complain.
You're getting
Anyways,
called out. Cal's
I
getting
know,
called out.
Yes. How I was gonna
it was
go
an
this
Time
one.
for
Xbox
it. See,
anyway.
that's great. Was it for the Wii or the GameCube? Which one was it?
No, she misspoke. It was actually for the Xbox 360.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Nice.
yeah. So,
Wow.
but I was older. Anyways, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Peachy Val's asking about Free Journal Friday. All you have to do is put your name in that form, and then we will spin a wheel at the end. Also, we are only going to live stream for 45 minutes today.
Yeah.
We probably should mention that.
Yeah, we're doing a little bit of a condensed live stream. We have a tighter schedule today. And so I guess we'll start doing the giveaway at like in about 20 minutes. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Actually, no, that might not be enough time. Whatever. Sooner than later. So we'll have to start bragging clock also earlier.
We'll keep an eye on the clock. We'll
Keep it on the clock, essentially.
So
But
we're introducing a new segment today.
new segment.
It's called
And this is-
Kyle's Problems with Culture.
Yes.
Al Dukes
We just did it for you. That's what it
Regardless.
was. Where's my treat? That was today's topic.
Yeah. Where's my treaty clock?
Yeah.
I was so brave.
That was
That's bragging clock.
No. Today we are gonna do our I don't want to call it the pop culture segment, but we're doing story o'clock, and we want to hear about your favorite like stories that you've watched this. Obviously, this week you have every week before this week, but next week it should be the week of. But because we don't know we don't know all these stories, we could talk about maybe a longer relationship with the story.
Yes. The whole idea of this is that we obviously made a day planner into a journal with a story inside of it because we think that the story that you see about yourself, the story that you tell about your own life, is like the most important story. And I think the way that you get good at that is you consume stories and you're able to kind of consider them and think about them and how they might apply to your real life, how you might relate to a normal hero. And so if you're anything like us, which I'm assuming you are if you're here, you probably read books, you probably watch movies or shows frequently, podcasts that might tell stories in them. You probably just intake a lot more stories than you might be even considering. And so we want to hear from y'all in the comments what stories you would recommend or what you're learning from stories that you're consuming. Any medium you want. Or maybe a story that you're writing, right? I know that we have some writers in the chat as well. But while you guys are throwing comments in there, I want to ask the fine gentlemen here what stories they've been inspired by, what stories they've been watching, loving, learning from.
Got one, Kyle?
I've been watching two stories recently. I've been
Yeah.
watching Reacher. You know, Reacher is just big guy, just
Oh,
doing big guy stuff.
he's
Stronger than
reaching.
life.
Yeah.
Big
There's
guy.
this scene in the most recent episode where like a door's locked and he goes, huh, and just rips the door open. It's awesome. It's like
So amazing.
it's just like a Hulk of a man. I love it. He takes Deus Machina to the whole different level. He just like solves things.
Yeah,
He is the Machina.
he is the Mach.
He's the Deus who comes out of the Machina.
And the other one that I've really been enjoying is MacGyver. And I just love to see all the little
Wow.
all the little
His
trinkets they make.
His jury rigged stuff, right?
Yeah, it's
You've
fun.
been watching
Just
like old MacGyver?
I watched a
New
new
MacGyver.
MacGyver.
Okay.
It's not very good. It didn't get very good reviews, but like I just like every episode is like its own thing, and he just like does crazy stuff with like bubble gum, and I love it.
That's cool.
That's fun.
I like that.
It's good.
I dig it. I've been all over the place. I'm watching Severance. I won't talk
yeah.
about Severance because I
Severance is
think
really
it's Spoiler territory. The
Yeah.
last episode, the most recent one, crazy.
It's hard to talk
Um,
about, but it's a great show.
yeah, it is. I'm watching Common Side Effects, which is a great little animated show by the people who
No.
did Scavenger's Reign. It's really good. I won't spoil that either, but I'm loving it. I just finished the season of Invincible. You guys are watching Invincible season
Yeah.
3. In I think it was really good. It's very brutal,
Okay.
kind of comic booky,
Mm-hmm.
but very good.
Nice.
You guys ever seen Invincible? It's a good one.
Nice. I saw the first season. I haven't watched the second one or the third one yet, but
You know what I'd also watched this week? This is so out of left field. It's unbelievable. But Ryan, I think you might appreciate this. I watched like an old anime movie
Yeah.
called Vampire Hunter D.
Oh, Vampire Hunter D rocks. Yes.
Yeah. I don't know
Yes.
why I did this. I like got a clip.
Because it's cool. Because he lives in the
is cool.
future where there's robots and he hunts vampires. He's got a massive cape and a hat and a horse. And
Yeah,
it's cool, dude. It's so good.
it was cool. I don't remember which one I watched. I watched a movie though. It was like an hour and a half. And yeah, I had to like go searching for it. It's kind of hard to find because it came out in like 1985, I think.
It's old, yeah. There's been a couple of like redos of it, I think. There's
Yeah.
Hunter D Bloodlust, I think was the one.
It's so cool. It's the first time I've ever seen a Van Helsing style
Mhm.
world meet like this sci-fi
Future
world.
setting, yeah.
And I thought that was like really, really well played out and just like a cool concept of like there's like this big rocket ship that's
Mhm.
like decorated like a cathedral. And
Yeah.
I'm just like visually, that's like a cool idea.
Yeah, all the designs and stuff in that show are so cool, like in the movie. Like,
Yeah.
so the main artist that did all the character designs for us, a guy called Yoshitaka Amano, and he did a lot of the Final Fantasy character designs as well back in the day.
That makes sense.
So you
That
look
makes
at his
sense.
art style, it's really cool. It's all like watercolor, like these very like elegant, the outfits, insane, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that was cool. I don't know. I was
Nice.
kind of like outside of my realm of normal stuff I watched, and I was like, I want to just go for it.
very good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, go ahead, Ryan.
on your recommendation, Nick, I was out of town for the weekend. I was in Florida with my parents, and so I was reading some books and watching some movies on the plane. And so I started reading the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, which
Yeah.
is very fun. I think people in our chat would probably like it a lot. Basically, aliens take over Earth. Everyone who survives gets sent into this dungeon, and they have to survive and level up and stuff. It's a little isekai anime, but it's got way more going on than that. Carl's like this regular guy who gets sent down in his boxer shorts, and his only companion is his ex-girlfriend's show cat, Princess Donut.
Mhm.
And one of the first things she gets is a enhanced pet treat that lets her talk, and she's super prissy and funny. She's got magic missiles out of her eyes. It's really good. Glurp, glurp. Yeah, Jackson knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, Jackson knows what's up. Glurp, glurp.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I finished the first one. I'm on the second one. I also read the book Mickey 7, which is the Mickey 17 movie. that's coming
Yeah.
out. I enjoyed that. I'm seeing that movie tonight, actually. So I'm looking forward to that because I like Bong Joon-ho, and whenever R-Path gets to be a weird little guy. So
That'll be fun. Good for you for reading the book first, too.
yeah, I was
Was
curious
the book
about it.
good?
The book's great. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So I heard kind of mixed things about the movie, but I'm curious to see how it differs. And then yeah, I watched some. You guys have like airplane movies? I have like there's like movies I'll only watch in the airplane because they're not worth watching at home.
Oh, yeah.
So I watched Venom 3
Mm.
and Joker Folie à Deux on the plane. Both
Those
were
are perfect.
both
airplane
those are
movies.
airplane movies. Venom 3 was really bad. I didn't think it was very good. And then Joker 2 actually liked a little bit. So
Hmm.
I feel
There you
like
go.
people didn't like it, but I was like, that's kind of interesting. It's got and Gaga's
Yeah.
in it. He's great. So anyway, that's what I've been taking in.
I like it.
Yeah,
great.
what is the what's like the when you finish the first book of Dungeon Crawler Carl?
Yeah.
What's the feeling you have? Like are you yearning for more? Are you feeling inspired by a great story? Are you like thinking of all the quirky little things? Like what are you feeling in that moment?
I think what the first book does is it sets up a really good like end goal for Carl. It's 15 floors of this dungeon. They start on the first floor. It's like the tutorial level, right? And they kind of hint at more things that are coming in future levels. And so they do a really good job getting me like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen in the next floor. What's going to happen to my friends? Because like it's a survival game. If you die in the game, you die in real life, right? So like, and there's always people counting down. There's other crawlers who are getting like the end of the first book. Was the end of the first book where they go down to floor 3, right?
Mhm.
Floor
Yeah,
3
yeah,
is like where you get to pick your class and your race of
yeah.
your characters. You can actually the aliens let it so you actually change your race. You can become like a goblin or like a cat person or whatever. And so part of it was like, oh man, I wonder what Carl and Donut are going to pick for their classes and their races when they get down there.
Yep.
So that kept you going. And then at the end of the second book, I feel like they're leading up to like what the next floor is going to be. So like, there's always this forward momentum. You're like, okay, I want to see what my friends are doing. My friends Carl and Donut are doing. So
Yeah. The thing I really look forward to as I finish each book is, so each floor, like at first the tutorial floor is very just like a classic dungeon.
mhm.
But after that, the rules get like they can be anything. And so I don't want to spoil too much, but like the dungeon floors are like complete, they have no idea what they're gonna be. They're completely random. And so the like each book has a totally different world in a way with different like rules and mechanics. And so you have like the first book does a good job of setting up a framework that the series really plays off of because the setting can change completely. It can
Yeah.
almost turn it into like a high fantasy one, or like it could turn into like more of a sci-fi feeling, or more of like a puzzle solving, like a mystery kind of book. Like that in that way, it's able to sort of grab for whatever it wants to. And I think that
Mhm.
that's like a fun. Like I'm on book 5, and I'm still wondering like what's the next floor going to be like? I wonder what the next floor design is going to be. So you have that element, but then you have like Ryan mentioned, like there's other people in there and they're able to sort of PvP, like fight each other. So there's a bit of like a Hunger Games vibe also of like who can I trust, who's gonna betray me. So
There's
there's a
always like
lot of like, yeah.
there's like alien politics on the outside too that they only get like glimpses of because between floors they're pulled onto like talk shows, like being
Yeah,
interviewed by these alien shows and stuff. And part of the game is like you want to get as many views as possible. You want to get like
right.
people sponsoring you. And
Mm.
Yeah.
so you guys get these hints of like, oh man, there's like this whole political like the alien group that's running the games is failing corporation. They're trying to do it as fast as possible to make as much money as they can in a short period of time so they can pay off these other aliens. And it's kind of it's cool. It's kind of fun how there's like, it's all very like tongue in cheek and goofy though too. Like it's got like a really satirizes like the social media and the reality TV landscape and like
Yeah.
um, even like satirizing like how games are structured and I don't know, it's a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
it's a little
You're
bit,
right.
yeah, it's a little bit like, yeah, it's like dot hack, like Dragon Breeze gaming sets, a little bit Sword Art Online or something, but like it's very funny. Like a big chunk of the book are like these achievements that Carl and Donut get,
Hmm.
and like and they're always like there's like this kind of running theme, like the AI is kind of this, you know, this sarcastic foot fetish guy. It's
Yeah.
really it's really
Yeah.
strange.
The
Um,
AI is really silly. Yeah.
yeah. So
It's fun.
so I
One
recommend.
bit that they love is, yeah, like Ryan said, Carl gets into the dungeon with no pants on. He just has like boxers running around the whole time, and the whole time he's like please get me a pair of pants. And the AI like knows that, and so they just never give
Never
him
get him or pants or
never give him
shoes, right?
any pants or shoes. And the AI like rewards, like they'll give him like toe rings as like
Yeah,
enchanted power ups
a
and stuff. They'll
pedicure
never,
kit that he just, yeah,
right?
he
They'll
has
never
to be
give him
barefoot
boots.
just because he hates
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
And then, but I like it in terms of, it's as silly and crazy as it is. I like this real message of like, because it's kind of like this alien show that's used as entertainment, but it's also Carl trying to survive. He realizes that like, even though he's not the kind of guy that wants the spotlight or wants to be the main character, like he has to play this part for the audience. And I like that. I feel like that is a little bit of like, it's sort of silly, but it's like you kind of have to play to like a this audience that like you are this hero that's worth following, and like you have your fans that like you kind of have to keep happy in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but just that whole concept, like if there's a film crew following you around in your life all the time, how would you act? Like, how would you act differently
Right.
as like the hero in a story? And I don't know. It's like an interesting thought exercise that
Mhm.
I feel like
And Princess
is,
Donut, like she's a show cat, so she's all about that fame. She's all about like she plays up the audience and she knows how to interview people.
Yeah.
They were talking about the book series Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Dungeon Crawler Carl. Definitely worth a read. And that concludes our first ever
Yeah.
story segment.
And what
You're fun.
this does is it actually ushers in another segment called Brag O'Clock.
Brag O'Clock.
Oh shoot! It's already brag o'clock. My goodness,
It
time
is.
flies when you're having fun.
We have
Well,
14
because we set the
minutes.
clocks forward last weekend. So.
Oh, right.
That's what did it. Yeah.
Right. So Brag O'Clock is a little earlier. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. Brag O'Clock doesn't. It's not like a normal hour. It's it gets forward 15 minutes versus the full hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm So, anyway, we get to brag 15 minutes sooner. All right.
Awesome. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna brag and we're gonna read them, and we're really looking forward to that. We do talk about if you don't feel like your brag is being seen or heard or appreciated enough, that's okay. Do you know why? Because there's a place in school where you can go and you can brag, and your brag will be immortalized. It'll be pinned there all weekend. It'll be up there as a comment on that post. So if you want the whole world to see the thing you are most proud of yourself, the whole world won't see it, but everyone in school will. But there's 800 people in there, so
It's 800
that's pretty
people
big time.
in the world that will see it. That's pretty good.
Should I read brags from school, or should we just do the chat here today?
We have a good amount of people in the chat, so I want to
Okay.
I want to make sure everyone in the chat gets their moment in the sun, just because
Let's do it.
for time's sake, because we have like 30 comments on
Wow.
Brag O'Clock thread in
Nice.
school, so
More than that. Yeah. It's like
Jackson's
37.
big school community. It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Make sure to throw your brag into the school as well if you guys aren't in school. I see a lot of people at level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. People are leveling up in
Wow.
school.
That's amazing.
Yeah. People are getting after it.
I know
I
that
was level 6.
I
It's
know
a big
it's
deal.
not that cool because
Holy.
I'm like one of the owners of the community, but first to level 6,
Nice job, man. That's awesome.
kind of the village elder around these places.
You're a village elder.
Yeah.
So
I became a folk hero this week. I don't like to draw attention to it, but I am a folk hero, and so
Congratulations. man.
I'll throw my Venmo here in the chat and just whatever. Just if you guys want to throw me some congratulations money, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just stick to the chat for the brags. Who's
Sounds good.
first?
Let's let them roll in. If you all ready.
all right. We got one. Okay, David's first.
Yeah.
David said, finished the horrible hyper condensed class and submitted grades. Went to Bear Bingo last night at the gay venue. Got all dishes done the other day and hope to keep up with them. Finally, got new glasses, replacing the prescription I've had since 1998.
Holy moly.
Whoa,
Neat.
Bear Bingo sounds like a hoot.
It does something good.
Roar.
I can hop in and do Victoria. I think who's next. Victoria, as a brag, I made a cranberry pie today for Pie Day. Of course you did.
Oh, yes, dude.
Well done. Way to celebrate.
Love that.
Raspberry.
It's Peachy Val, right?
Yep.
I finished all my have to do items and some of my need to do when I have time items. I went from 15 items have to do and 5 not urgent to 4 not urgent. Woohoo! That's amazing.
That's a great feeling.
Get that
I
list
love-
done.
Love the delineation there too.
I know.
Jeffrey said, went out last night to Walmart right before they closed to get my wife having an allergy attack and Benadryl to curb the sneezing.
Oof.
That's
Talk about an ally.
Heroes wear
That's a
capes,
hero.
Benadryl. I love it.
No kidding. That's a great little quest. Heather S said, my brag is that I finished the body of the crochet doll I'm working on. I had to take a break because of hand pain, but now I'm finishing hair and accessories. That's a fun project.
Yes.
Sorry your hand's been hurting.
Post it up when you're done. We want to see the product of your pain here. That's amazing.
Please, yeah, don't be shy, Heather. Please throw it in the school group, and we'll shower you with more pats on the back than you could ever imagine.
Yes, Pondering Hobbit says, I tackled a small unexpected house repair and did research on uninvited possums. I live in the city. What's all these possums? Today, I mowed the front yard, then napped my heart out. That's incredible. See, I can't help but read you as like doing this in your hobbit hole. Like you're like
Yeah.
you've got possums in your hobbit hole. So That's great. Good job, Podrian Hobbit. Also, yes, David, Dungeon Crawler Carl is the book series we're talking about. It's not a show; it's a book series.
There's
Yeah.
a popular video going around social media of this little kid who puts an opossum in a cup, and he's like this little Southern kid. And he goes, "Mama, I found a critter," and then the mom,
Oh,
"What is it?" "I don't know. It's a critter." And then like the little kid runs around the corner. "Did you show her the critter?" Anyway, it's
That is-
classic.
that's a classic internet cute kids.
Yes.
Horrible.
Amy, also known as Dragon Breeze Gaming, lost 64 pounds total as far as they know. I've done a
Wow.
lot of work to get to this point, including treating my eating disorder and have med that are helping me too. That's incredible. Congrats on the progress thus far. You're doing great.
It's a great brag. Love it. Okay. I think Wakana is up. I'm really proud of the card I made using 2 of the creative mini quests and
Mm.
3 chapters done as of last night. That is incredible. Wakana, I believe, is new to the Heroes Journal, new to the school group, and this is from what I remember from one of your school updates. I think this is one of the more successful bouts you've had with keeping a journal, and I love that you're sharing your journey with us. That's cool.
That's awesome.
Thank
yeah.
you for bragging,
I
and
don't know if you posted-
congratulations.
I don't know if you posted the card yet, but if you haven't, please post it so I can see it. I'd love to see what you're working on.
Also, hi Allie, lurking from work. We say hi back.
Work lurker, hello.
I think that's
I think that's everybody.
everybody.
Today. Yeah.
We popped to 27 people here right at the tail end. So
Nice.
if you're in here and you haven't signed up for your free journal opportunity, you should do that ASAP. Make sure there's no duplicates. We don't want anyone to have additional odds. Should we hit the wheel at the 40th minute of the hour?
I think that sounds good.
2 minutes from right now.
Yeah. Works for me.
Bocana called it stool, which is so funny.
It's in stool.
David, I added your name. All right, we got 2 minutes. What does one do for 2 minutes?
I'm typing my brag into the school community.
Oh, nice. That's a good place to do it.
I've heard that's the best place to do it.
Oh, really? I haven't tried that. I should do it.
I will say this, everybody, and I want to give myself credit, but it's not me doing it, it's you. We have gone from 157 active members in school a month ago to there were yesterday 239 active members in school.
Dang, dude.
That is exponential.
Yeah.
That's the
And
numbers.
for reference, we haven't even really gained that many members since then. So it's people who have been here who are interacting, not just yeah. So that's really cool. So if you're in there and you're brushing shoulders with fellow heroes, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nicole asked if we didn't read the ones from school today, Nicole, the brags from school, but I'm sure next week we will.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. They're great.
Alrighty.
We ready? Oh,
You ready to
I got
spin?
Facebook group and the wheel. Spin the
that
wheel.
Wheel.
And the winner is
Pondering
Oh.
Hobbit.
Pondering Hobbit dealing with their wandering opossums.
Oh, this is
Hey-o.
We know
Come
you're
on down. Come on down,
If
Pondering
you-
Hobbit.
Are you there, Pondering Hobbit? I think you are. You were just chatting a minute ago, but
Sure. Throw something in the chat so we know you're here. And of course, email support at theheroesjournal.co. with whatever your heart desires.
I'll even type it in here to make it even easier.
There you go.
Shout out to Akira who got a SideQuest deck today. Very
Cool.
exciting.
Have some
PG
fun.
Val said this is the best Facebook ad I've ever clicked on. I don't know what the ad is, but if it's one of ours, thank you.
Probably-
And if
probably
it's
here's
not,
one.
send it to us so we can copy it.
Yeah, wait, which ad is it? Because we've been trying to make better ads. And I've put a lot of time and effort into trying to make better ads. I want to know what you liked, what's working, so we can make more of them. Yeah. Pretty exciting.
We haven't seen Pondering Hobbit pop in yet.
They are here. They were chatting earlier.
Yeah. Let's make sure and get a comment from Pondering Hobbit.
That was kind
Just-
of a rhyme. That was kind of a sick bar you just put in there.
Comment from Pondering Hobbit.
Would that be a soft rhyme or is that a hard rhyme? Yeah, I'm here.
It feels hard. All right. Congratulations, Pondering Hobbit, for being here and for winning Free Draw Friday.
We're only doing 45 minutes today, David. We have
Yeah.
a tight schedule.
We
That's
did it.
okay. Short and sweet
Condensed live stream. Yeah, we got all the things done. We even introduced a new segment. Look at that.
segment.
True.
Incredible.
Some of our wonderful community. Good stream.
Guys, I'm so excited. We can sign off after this, but I want to monologue for one quick second and just say, you know, I love that we have a new place to have our Heroes Journal community on the internet again. I think there was a little bit of waywardness for probably about a year where we weren't super interested in using Facebook. Kyle and I aren't super good at using Discord or keeping up with that community. And so it feels good to have the school platform to at least hang out in. I like that we can have little level up things, and Kyle and I are really bought into using that platform. So if you're here, you're watching the live stream, you're probably someone who is in school in the school group. And I just want to say I appreciate your activity, your contributions, your liking people's comments and posts and helping them on their quests. It is what the Heroes Journal is all about and what makes this community so great. So thank you for giving a damn and spending some of your time being an ally to people that you probably have never met before. It goes farther than you might think. That's just on the community side of things. And if you're looking for updates about what we're making in the future, school is going to probably be where all that stuff is. And one of the things I'm excited about is this new journal we're working on called The Way of Astoria, brand new storyline. Ryan is making some of the most, and I'm not even exaggerating, some of the most interesting and exciting and unique journal pages that we have ever made. I know I think we always say this, but it's because we always make things better and better. Kyle can back me up on this, but this new storyline kicks ass. It's so cool. It's so fun. Cannot wait to use it myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Thank you.
we're happy. Yeah. And we might be updating some SideQuest deck stuff, but that's for another day.
Yes.
That's for another day. Not today.
All right. I always do the sign off. I'm not gonna do a bit this week. Do either of you want to do the bit? I don't have to do it. You guys can do
I think
the bit.
I think you want to do it, Kyle.
I don't want to do the bit.
Hey,
You guys do
Kyle.
the bit.
Kyle.
Come on, man.
Fine.